Hi, welcome to AP Calculus AB. This is Mrs. Alyssa Hassler here with you for the open house. And I just wanted to share a little bit with you about our class and how our class runs. So AP Calculus AB runs periods 1 and 8. If you have any questions or concerns, please always feel free to contact me. My email address is ahassler@scsmustangs.org. You can also join the class Remind, where I will send out reminder messages about completing work or quiz reminders. So you could text the number 81010. The message is at HassCalc20. But the best way to get a hold of me is through email. And like I said, if you have questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me, and vice versa. I'll reach out to you as well if I have concerns. And I encourage the students to do the same. I'm pretty good about getting back to email right away. And if we need to set something up to further discuss questions or concerns, I'm happy to do that too. All right, so a little bit about myself. I am a BGSU graduate. I graduated in 2008 with my degree in math education. I also have my master's through John Carroll. I graduated with a master's in math in 2015. So this is my 13th year of teaching, and I have taught all levels ranging from Algebra 1 to AP Calculus AB, and I've really enjoyed all of them. So a little bit about our course. AP Calculus AB is a college level course, which means that your child has the potential to earn college credit for the first semester Calculus 1 in college. And that depends on their score on the AP test. And that AP test is in May. Ours is that first week of May. So a little bit more about that AP test. The students need to earn a 3, 4, or 5 out of 5, typically in order to earn credit. All state universities in Ohio will accept a 3, 4, or 5. Private schools, however, can set their own rules. Most of them accept a 4 or a 5 for college credit, but a lot of them are more open to accepting a 3. The national average for this test is a 2.92 with a 60% pass rate. And those are based off of the 2019 numbers. Due to COVID for 2020, the numbers were a little different. And so I thought I would still share with you the typical numbers. The supplies that they're going to need for class, so whether they're here in person or they're remote at home, I would still suggest a binder and some loose leaf paper, or at least a notebook and a folder. I've been pushing out documents that they can print to copy notes down on or to complete assignments on. It's okay if they don't have a printer. There are other options. They can document their work on a PDF program called Kami, or they can simply just copy their notes or problems on a separate sheet of paper and submit it that way. Once we get into school, I will be making copies for them of the notes documents or the worksheets that they could put those in a binder. I do 3-hole punch those for them so that it's nice and organized. They do have a textbook for this course, and that can stay at home whether we're here in school or remote. Whiteboard markers would be for in person. I'm not sure what the rules are going to be on using whiteboard markers and writing on the desks. That's typically what we do in class when we're practicing. So something to consider getting are those whiteboard markers. And then, of course, their graphing calculator, which they should have had all the way back from Algebra 1. This is a matter of them relocating it, charging it if it's the kind that needs charged, making sure it's ready for class. So I want to talk a little bit about the grade breakdown. Typically in an all-person, in-person setting, I break my grades down as a 90% assessment and a 10% assessment. But due to the fact that there is nothing normal about the start of this school year, I decided not to have a normal breakdown for grades either. And so I went for a 70% of their grade is taken from their assessments. 20% will be taken from homework or classwork. And so homework or classwork is graded for completion. I know it says typically, but I only tell them I'm going to grade it for accuracy after we've had a chance to go over it. Typically assign homework 2 to 3 times a week when we are in person. And there are some new AP resources online that we will be using throughout the semester that will also be assigned as homework or classwork. And they've actually already seen 2 of those assignments already. And those assignments allow them to have access to typical AP multiple choice questions so that they're starting to experience what AP questions would look like on their test in May. Finally, the last percentage is 10% of their grade is video engagement. So during this remote portion, I have been recording my video. I've been recording my notes and posting those as part of their homework assignment so that when we do get to meet the 2 times a week that we have, we're using it to practice as much as we can and for me to cut down on the teaching. And so because it's so important that they watch the notes and they engage with those prior to class time, I did put 10% of their grade as video engagement. When we go in person, I'm still considering doing some video notes, and that will still be a part of their grade. All right, so we are all using Google Classroom here at Strongsville as part of our learning management system. And so some things I wanted to show you that I'm posting in my Google Classroom are weekly calendars for the students, as well as classwork assigned by day. So I just thought I would share with you. This is for first period. 8th period looks the same. Every week in the stream, I post the weekly calendar that they can just click on. Right now, since we're remote, I have it separated by Group A and Group B, the period that they are for that group. And then I have color-coded whether or not it's a remote day or a Google Meet day. I also have in there what they have to do for that particular day, whether it's a remote day or a Google Meet day. And you can see that Group B is just 1 day off in terms of the assignments that they have. And because Group B is 1 day off, I give them a little heads up of what is coming. When you look at the classwork section of Google Classroom, I also organize the classwork by week and then by day. So you can see that period 1 on September 8th is a remote day. They have to do a 2.5 AP classroom assignment. Okay, so 9/8 is a remote day for them, and they have to do a 2.5 AP classroom assignment. And so I tried to make the calendar and the way that I organize the work in in Google Classroom the same, so that those 2 things line up. I also understand that this is, again, not a normal time or circumstance for people. And so, these first few weeks of school, I have not been strict on turning in late work. I understand that we're still trying to figure out our schedule and what our schedule is going to be in terms of kids trying to figure out when they're going to complete their work, if they're involved in extracurriculars, family stuff that is going on at home. And so, of course, it's the expectation that students are keeping up with work. You don't want them to fall behind. But if they do have late work, I've been open to accepting that for full credit, as long as they let me know that they have completed that. So again, my email address is ahassler@scsmustangs.org. My periods that I have planning or meeting times is 2nd period. 6th period is my lunch. And then 7th period most days. I say most days because a couple times a week during 7th and 2nd, I do have pre-planned scheduled meetings that are required. But it's just a matter of, your child contacting me and us making a plan, a time to meet, to work through some problems or answer questions. And then conferences are on September 30th and October 7th. And so if you have any questions or concerns prior to that, just email me. And if not, then I look forward to meeting with you on those 2 days. All right, well, that's all I have for you. And like I said, I really am excited about this school year, and I really do enjoy teaching. I love being here, and I look forward to, hopefully, what is going to be a wonderful year. If you need anything, just let me know. Thanks. Bye.